I think
Must have been a haze.
Reading is always slightly scarier. Well, you know, it's but that's where all the pressures and all the TV cameras and all that like. You know, Leeds is, you know, everyone just really wants to have a good time. And I think the Reading crowd did us proud as well, though. Yeah. So yeah.
I want to just talk a little bit about your second band, Dirty Pretty Things. You speak quite a lot about Dirty Pretty Things in your book, and I loved both those albums very much. How do you look back on the Dirty Pretty Things era, both in terms of the two records you produced and your life around that time? 'Cause I suppose it maybe slightly dark towards the end, but how do you look back on the two albums first of all?
The first one was that was. You know, that was just sort of gushing. I mean, it just came out hard and fast, which sounds a bit gross, but you know. The second one, that was like, I don't know, like having a second problem album a little bit. Yeah. And you know, I take some of the blame for that myself, really. Quite just like not really showing good leadership skills, and but no, I love that album. I'm very fond of it as well. It's just and I think both those albums are very accurate. Reflection, like a snapshot of the time that they were made, which is what I think an album should be. Yeah, for me.
You're still in touch with all the Dirty Pretty Things boys. I know Anthony's doing his Klaxon stuff, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah,
he's busy. He's got himself. Yeah. That took me by surprise. And what's Didsy doing at the moment? Is he having a bit of a rest at the moment?
He's doing some serious fathering. He phoned me up the other day to ask if he'd ever been to Shanghai. I thought he'd remember, but he's off like playing with Brett Anderson.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's playing with him?
Yeah.
Oh, right. What solo stuff? Brett solo?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Interesting. Right, let's do another song from Carl's debut solo album. And I think, what one are you going to do next?
So Long, My Lover.
So Long, My Lover. It's Carl Barât live at XFM.
I took you from that drunken bar and held you like so father, and we both mourned for each other. Oh yes, we were so full of hope, and you see, you'd be a dancer and a singer, me, you danced your dance, and my sweet soul was sold. I was reckless, you were free, I took you round the world with me, so holy, together, no devils could tear us apart. The lights were bright on Portland Street, and with the future at our feet, we held on to each other, but soon we're lost away. So long, my lover, it's over. So long, my lover, it's over. So long, my lover, it's over. Who was that boy that you did see? Did having him bring you closer to me? So blindly you swung from the hook that our love hung from. But retribution does come soon to lovers in a hotel room. You danced your dance and my sweet soul was sung. So long, my lover, it's over. So long, my lover, it's over. So long, my lover, it's over. Fragile wings in silver cars, and love was brought to hard and fast. I guess that's how it came to be. My dancing girl skipped away from me. I was blind, I couldn't see. The mirror cracked in front of me. Darling girl, please understand, there's no blood on your pretty hand. So long, my lover, it's over.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. I forgot earlier on to get you, Carl, to sort of introduce your band, really, and who's here. We should give all the guys a big up, you know.
To my left is Edith Langley on the cello in there and some singing as well. Then we got Mr. Oliver Barât.
Hello there.
On the guitar. Tom Belody Body on the keys there. Oh, sorry, Tom. We got Spencer on the double bass.
Yeah.
And we've got Phil. Phil Wilkinson on drums. Thank you very much.
Are you like old mates? Have you lot come together? Well, I know that you got a brother in the band, but
yeah. Well, Edie I met on a. It doesn't matter.
And Edie's your missus, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's those two out there.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah. Tom used to play with the Enemy. Still does sometimes, right? Yeah. There you go. Met him like that, and Spencer was introduced to me by Drew from Baby Shambles, who has now got his gig.
Right, okay, very good. This we needed to know. We got some questions, I think, from some of your fans who've won the chance to be here tonight. I've got to hand these out as we're doing them. Alexandra, is Alexandra close? What have do you need to read this question off your? What you got to ask? What you got to ask Carl, Alexandra?
What inspired you to write your book?
I know we touched on the book a bit earlier, but yeah, have you sort of you had it planned? Were you always going to do it? You know?
Not really. No, it's one of those things which it was a sudden idea which I announced, and I announced it in front of my manager. So the next day there was publishing meetings and things.
Yeah.
But there's I've always loved words, and a lot's happened, and I wanted to sort of calcify my own version of events of the last decade, really, and just so I can start a new page, really, just a bit of clarity and maybe a little bit of catharsis in there as well.
Did you have to make some phone calls? And how many of those phone calls do you have to make in terms of what you're going to put in this thing and what you're going to leave out? Were you sort of reciting passages down the phone to? Mainly just like the security cards you feature in it. But not that many. I think I've been pretty candid without sort of selling anyone up the Swanee. How did you find the writer's life? Did you have your own little sort of routine? Did you get up early?
Yeah, it was go to the studio and do the album and then write in the lunch hour. It was like,
blimey,
it's pretty
intense.
Yeah, had to be done though.
Right, Aaron, where's Aaron? How are you, man? What do you want to ask Carl?
What music were you listening to when writing up the bracket?
We've gone back to the Libertines. We'll do one Libertines.
I think. I don't know, because our flat had been burgled and someone had taken all my CDs. But there are a few like dirty old vinyls for us being around the lounge, like especially like from charity shops, like Chris Barber's jazz music, But I wasn't listening to it. Tony Hancock records. Yeah, that's about it, really.
Going right back when you and Pete were living together, and before you'd been signed in the Libertines, really, really early influences. I haven't heard you really talk about that much. Going into just as you were forming the Libertines. I mean,
I was from a background of like I liked Jim Morrison and the Doors and the Beatles and Velvet Underground. I went through a pretty dark metal phase, which my brothers inherited of but Rage and Pantera and that sort of thing. But I came out of that unscathed, I think. And yeah.
Didn't you have a big one of your favourite weddings? Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah. And I went there like it must be like 13 or 14 years ago. I went there and I saw my first sort of famous people I ever saw, actually. It was apart from Brian Blessed. That was it was probably one of the best gigs of my life. And then 14 years later, I took my brother with the same crew that I went with when I was younger. Then we saw him at Finsbury Park, and it was a belter.
Oh, earlier in the year? Yeah. All right, let's Taff Morgan. Where's Taff Morgan in the house? How are you, man? What you got for Carlos?
All right, mate. What's your favourite athlete song? No, I'm just messing.
It's my second favourite. I've got to worry about.
Proper man question. Who's the greatest ever Bond?
James Bond.
Ooh, well,
it's a biggie.
I don't know. I'm not going to throw the Lazenby curveball. I'd go with it's got to be Connery, really.
Yeah. A mixed reaction.
I've just split any sort of fan following I might have had it into four ways now.
I tell you what, I know the last song you're going to play is a song called She's Something, which is a fantastic song. God, you still know your way around a hook, didn't you, Carl? A big chorus. It's a brilliant, I mean, it's a pop song. This has got to be a single, isn't it? Is this going to be the next single?
I don't know.
It's got to be, Carl.
Do single? Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll see.
Well, I want to be playing on the radio every night because it's fantastic.
All right, well, that sounds good.
I'm pleased that you're doing this tonight. This is brilliant. This is She's Something off Carl's debut album.
Thank you very much.
Is life too long? If she belongs to the arms of the ocean, I'll forget her. But she's something, she's something, she's something special. We need more time to live or die. Her love was mine. We need more time. Oh, could I be wrong? And could it be that her arms are wide open? I'll forgive her. She's something, she's something, she's something special. We need more time to live or die. Her love was mine. We need more time. Let's move away before we grow older. Before we grow old. Before we grow old. What use is love if it just leaves you lonely? It just leaves you lonely. It just leaves you cold. She's something, she's something, she's something special. We need more time to live or die. Her love was mine. We need more time, more time, more time, more time, more time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for doing this tonight, Carl.
Oh, pleasure.
So you're off on your tour. It's about to start, right?
Yeah, a couple of days.
So it's going to be a big one. It's about 3 weeks or so. Quite a
Yeah, I think it's a month and a bit. It's like 6
longer
in
than that.
Europe. Yeah.
Right. So you'll be your first spell playing these songs night after night. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, nerve-wracking a little bit, but I've got sort of honed the art of frontmanship, from the off, really. But we'll see how it goes.
And so we don't even need to pick up the gigs. I think they're all pretty much sold out now, aren't they? But they're going to be big nights. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
And I know. Well, I suppose then when you're going to have a break, you're going to have a bit of you're having a baby, of course.
Yeah.
So you and the missus, Edie.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you very
that.
much
Congratulations.
It was hard, isn't it?
Hey, thanks for doing this. Give it up for Carl Barât, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. To the bar, and I think we'll follow you in a second.